Hello everyone, it's Sharon, and today we are decluttering. It is a Friday night, Red Friday, so I'm in my Chiefs gear because it's almost Super Bowl Sunday, and I think the Chiefs are going to bring it home. Hopefully. This will be up after the Super Bowl, so we'll all know what happened, but I'm spending my Friday night going through some makeup because I've had several categories in my collection just get crazy out of hand. So today we are decluttering my primer collection because let me tell you, I have never been big for face primer, and then next thing you know, I've got like a bajillion of them. It's a lot. I think this is the most primer I have ever owned ever in my whole life. And I don't use that much primer. It's not something I use every day. I'm trying to get better about it because I have so many, but it's not a step I do every single day. So we need to pare this down. So let's jump into it. Okay, for the sake of space here, so you can see what's going on, we're going to start out here with drugstore primers. I have a lot. So let me do a quick count on total primers so we can see what we're really dealing with. 27 primers, you guys. That's a lot of primers. So let's dig into the drugstore primers. I just feel like every time I've gone to the drugstore lately, there's been a new primer out that has drawn me in enough to want to try it. So let me just start pulling out what I know I for sure want to keep. The first is the Wet n Wild Glass Correct. This is new. It is the Brighten shade. Absolutely love this. It's fantastic. Knew from the minute I put it on my face that I loved it. This is staying. Now these two here are virtually the same. They're from Essence. They have like the same finish. This is the Glow Boosting Pore Minimizing. This is the Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. I'm keeping this because there's honestly not much left and I think it's discontinued. So I'm going to keep this and try to use it up. This is going to go in the maybe pile because it's so similar to that other one and I do really like it. So this will go in the maybe pile. I've got 3 more from Wet n Wild. I have this primer serum base, which honestly I haven't tried it enough to really know my thoughts. So I think I'm going to keep this because I haven't played with it very much. Okay, and then I also have the Impossible Primer and the Glass Correct. I'm not as crazy about this one, the green tone. I don't think it really does much to correct redness. I think I'm going to put it in the maybe pile because it is new. I've only used it a few times, so I hate to throw it away so quickly. I just think out of these two here, this one is better. But I think this is going to go in the maybe pile. Now, this Impossible Primer, I really haven't figured out how I feel about it. It says it's a silicone-free primer, but it definitely has that feel. It's called an all-in-one primer. I think I'm going to keep it because I'm trying to figure out my thoughts on it. I'm just not sure. Then I have these 3 primers here from Hard Candy. This is the Hydrating Primer, this is the Longwear Primer, and this is the Blurring Primer, Selfie Approved. Soft Focus Blur Effect. I feel like I want to keep all of these too because I haven't really figured out which ones I love the most. So I kind of want to keep them all. Ooh, I'm really bad at this decluttering thing. We're going to keep them all for now. Okay, this is a pretty easy one. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. This, I felt like, was nothing special. I didn't see any great benefits. This one's going to go. The lid also comes off really easy and falls around in my drawer all the time, so it's going to go for sure. Okay, this is just like a mini of the Ulta Hydrating Primer. I don't even think I've used this. It came as a sample. I think I'm going to put it in my like backup drawer just as something to pull from at a later date to give it a try because I've never even tried this. Alright, then I've got the Noob Primer from Milani. It's the Chill Out. I also have the Revlon Prime Plus and the Revolution Color Correct. Out of these 2 color correctors, the Revolution one definitely did more in terms of like color correcting. So I think this one's going to stay. The e.l.f. Luminous, you can tell I've barely used. I think this is going to go just because I don't like the packaging. I think it's kind of gross. You have to put your finger in it. I don't know, it feels nice. Oh, dang though, that feels nice. Maybe I need to try it more. I've barely tried it. You guys, this isn't going well. This isn't going well. I have one primer that I'm for sure getting rid of. This is bad. I don't know why I chose to film this video today. This is going to be a terrible outcome. The Milani Chill Out Soothing Primer. I haven't tried it enough to know my thoughts. I've only had it a couple of weeks. I'm going to hold on to it and keep playing with it. The Revlon Prime Plus Brightening. I don't know, you guys. I don't know on this one. I like it, but I think I like the Wet n Wild one more. Although now that I'm using that again, that feels good. Oh, man. I don't think I've used it enough. It's got to stay. Okay, let's dive into high-end and see if we can find anything here that can go. Alright, so here's what we got going on. I think I'm going to pass on the Professional. This one is almost completely used up, and it's not even my favorite pore filling anymore. I think it's going to go. I'm definitely keeping the MAC Strobe Cream. I just got it. It's the first time I've ever owned it. I'm not giving it up yet. Okay, also this Hourglass Veil Primer I just got. Not giving it up. I'm keeping it. This is a mini of the Professional Pearl. I think this is going to go in my backup drawer just to try at a later date because I've never opened it. This is fairly new. I don't even remember where I got it, honestly. It's the Hydrating Professional. I can't even remember if I bought this myself or not, or if it came free. I can't remember, but I'm going to keep it because I've barely used it. Okay, the Hangover RX I'm going to keep because I'm almost out of it and I would like to use it up completely. Alright, I have these two from Stila. This one I bought full price at Ulta. This one I found at TJ Maxx on sale. They're both the one step. This one's one step correct. This one's one step prime. Essentially the same thing. They're primers. This one just has color correcting. I'm keeping them both. I've hardly used them. Okay, this Milk Makeup one I just got at TJ Maxx. And you know what? Like, I don't even know if I tried it all the way on my face or not. Something about it I didn't love, but I don't think I've given it a fair shake, so I'm going to keep it. This is a, like, travel size of the Smashbox Photo Finish. Gonna keep this because I want to use it all up. Okay, so I was thinking this was one I could get rid of, but I just squirted it on my hand, and it literally looks completely blurred, so I'm keeping it. Worst YouTuber declutterer ever. Let's just say this isn't a declutter and more of a primer tour, because I'm getting rid of two. I'm getting rid of two. These are two I felt I could safely say, yes, I don't want to play with these anymore. Literally all the rest of those primers, I felt like I want to keep trying them out. I haven't tried them enough. They're too new. I've spent too much money on them. I don't want to give them up. I just don't. If I had known that was going to happen when I started filming this, I wouldn't have done it. But I've already spent the time, so I'm going to upload it for you guys. Let me know down below if you've tried any of these primers that I'm talking about and what you think. Maybe you can help me decide if I should get rid of any of these, if you really think they're bad. I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I want to try. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I need to find another category I can safely declutter because this wasn't one of them. Nope. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe it gave you a laugh. I don't know. Maybe I'll focus really good this next month on trying out different primers. Maybe I'll use like a different primer every day or something. I don't know. I gotta do something, you guys. That's too many primers, but I don't want to get rid of them. I just don't. Okay, this is long-winded. Thanks for hanging in there. Subscribe if you liked it. I promise in my other declutters, I do get rid of more than 2 products. I promise you. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.